you know, when you're putting this 8-page report out, do you just throw it out onto social media, or do you have some form of click here gives you details, or click here and put a Facebook pixel on their thing?
Yeah. So what we have a funnel that we're always trying to improve. So at the moment, our funnel looks like I do what's called the Coventry Property Show, which is a video which is about 45 minutes long. It's just me on camera talking about a few headlines, and one of the main insight is turning one of your pieces into a video.
Okay, maybe we could talk about that a little bit later. Let's come back with the funnel. Yep.
So with the funnel, you've got the Coventry Property Show, which goes out to about 40 or 50,000 local targeted landlords in the area.
What sort of, don't give all your secrets away, but what sort of demographics are you using in Facebook to target them? Age?
Even I don't know. You'll have to ask Paul Long for that. So even I don't know.
Is that Paul Long?
Yes.
I tell you what, guys, if you need Facebook advertising, there's two people I recommend. One's Chris Kiriakou and one is Paul Long. If you need to speak to either of them, Paul Long is particularly good, and also Chris. Just talk to them both. So he's the wizard of Facebook advertising.
Yeah, I think it was like anything. It was a similar thing with, ultimately I've got to look at how much time I'm spending in my day.
Yes.
And it gets to a point with social media, just like it did with, writing articles. Actually, I'm probably better off paying an expert to do it.
They are.
Yeah, but
good.
Paul's awesome. Yeah. So I've heard good things about Chris as well. So either of them, I'm sure.
So basically, Paul Long, who is a fellow agent, boys and girls, he has designed you a funnel which basically targets people who are the demographic of landlords.
Yeah. So I think it wasn't designed. It was just by sort of trial and error. So the first bit of the top funnel is the Coventry Property News. That's what we've seen works best.
And that's your one video, which we'll go into a bit more detail in a second.
Yeah. Then after that, I do like a buy-to-let type deal.
Yep.
Which you guys told me about when I came to do the original.
Okay, and that's properties that just you're selling?
No, anyone's.
Hold on, you're asking me, you're selling another agent's property?
Yep.
Okay, go on. Why did you do that then?
Well, I'm not selling it. I'm giving an idea in terms of, if they bought this is the yield that can get, this the capital growth that they can get.
Good stuff.
Because ultimately, look, I think, I think social media is all about being authentic.
Giving. I mean, do you get any kickback or negativity from agents saying you're trying to sell my property?
Opposite.
Really?
Yeah. So it's opposite, because one of the things that we've, I don't know whether you guys want to talk about it, but property sourcing is something which I've done in the past.
Well, that's what it's about. This is, you are sourcing property.
Yeah,
whether it's actually saying buy this or actually taking it to the next level and finding stuff for people and landlords pay you. I'm a big believer in that.
Yeah, so you've got to be careful with talking from first-hand knowledge in terms of, offering your property sourcing where you're just not running around for people who just want, the sale of the century type of deal. But I have started doing I don't know what it's called, but really like a buying agent type of
so
approach.
You still do the buy-to-let deals, which everyone can see for free. But if you want, that's almost like a bronze service, which is free. But if you want the gold or platinum service,
I can work on a one-to-one type of service. Yeah. So funnily enough, I went to go and do a viewing for a client, and the agent recognised me to say, the one, and actually, but my client put an offer in, and he got the property. So the other agent definitely don't mind. It's not stopped.
So no negativity from agents, and in fact, if you do it right, you could be a property sourcing service and actually earn more money that way.
Yeah, if you do it in the right way.
Yeah, of course, right. Yeah. Well, there's rules and regulations, but So what happens then? What happens then? Do they then go through to a landing page?
So look, I think whenever we're sending out video content, so with the Coventry Property News,
yes,
there's a downloadable newsletter that they can have. The newsletter we talked about. If they don't download it, the second video that goes in the funnel is retargeting from the Coventry Property News, and in that, it's I've created a viewer's checklist. So if someone is looking to buy, what the sort of things they need to check in the property, so they can download that checklist.
Okay.
And then
constantly giving stuff away, but to download it, they have to press the button. And does that?
So when they press the button, what happens is that they go through. they're able to download it instantly via ManyChat. So again, I need to speak to Paul Long about it.
Yep.
And I can then effectively Facebook message these people directly.
Yes.
And do like weekly
Well,
broadcasts to them.
I've done some videos with Paul about how to use
perfect.
Facebook messaging to target people. It's amazing. And again, must remember to put the link at the end of the video so you can see how to do it.
Yeah.
And then you just start a conversation, do you? And then it's good old fashioned start a conversation, build a relationship, let's meet for a coffee, and then the rest is history, is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, this seminar that I'm doing, it's titled "The Future of the Coventry Property Market?" ? And because of the opportunity I've got through the council, I've got like the head of planning talking, I've got head of licensing, senior HMO officers talking about what's not just happening now, but is going to be happening in the Coventry market. And to be honest, if you're an investor in Coventry, why wouldn't you want to come along to that? So then, whether they contact me directly because they want to know, they've got problems with tenants, or they're contacting me because they want to sell it, or they want to contact me because they want to book to come to the seminar.
Okay.
It's